Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our new distributors orientation. That was our first incentive trip to Egypt and Dubai. And I'm just so blessed, felt so overwhelmed. That was truly amazing. Now, I'm assuming that all of you are our leaders, okay? And you are doing this business because this is for distributors. This is not product presentation. This is basically to orient all our leaders, all our committed distributors, so that they will have the proper guidance to do this business. So if you are excited tonight, give me a thumbs up, or you can wave your hands, you can open your cameras, or you can simply just say, yes, I'm excited, because I'm excited also. Thank you for that, Nancy. Thank you for that wave of hands. I'm very excited. Now 79 of us, and we're going up. I'm expecting 100 plus of us distributors around the world. All right, you got to be careful if you're driving, wherever you are. Make sure you can hear my voice. Put on some headset, because this is a ride. All right, my name is Nathan. I am the Chief Training Officer of Prife International, one of the top leaders in the Philippines, and I'm truly blessed to be here. Now, I'll be sharing to you wonderful tips on how you can grow this business. Now, you have to understand that this is about doing it in a scientific way. There is a formula. Yes, there is a science to this. There is a roadmap. This is a journey. Nothing comes instantly here. You have to understand you cannot get rich fast. No, there is a process. All right, your dreams will become reality. All right, it's based upon your mindset, your attitude, your skills, and a lot of things. That's why I'm going to talk about why you're going to do this and how you're going to do this business. These are the two important questions in the new distributors orientation. Now, this is the blueprint of your success. Again, you can take photos, do some screenshots of what I'm about to share. All right, we're going to talk about the mindset, okay, beliefs, knowledge about the system, your attitude, your why. That is the most important. Why Prife International? Why multi-level marketing? There's a lot of industries there. And skill sets, very powerful skill sets that if you follow, guaranteed you will be successful in this business. And we call this the income producing activities and the cash flow quadrant. There's a lot of relearning and unlearning for all of us, so that we can become very effective in this business. Okay, so if you're ready, let's go to the roadmap. The roadmap is very simple, but it's also not that easy. It's simple, it got to be doable, duplicable, but it takes time again to learn. The roadmap is you teach, train, and empower your leaders. Again, this is about duplication. This business is about you being able to teach, train, and empower. Now, there are many ways on how we can do that. All right. And make sure when you teach them, make sure you train your leaders. It got to be doable. All right. Not complicated. Because if it's complicated, all right, then it's not going to move forward. It will have some sort of long time to duplicate, because it's not doable. It got to be doable, as simple as it is, for easy for others to understand, your downlines, as we call it, your partners. Then it is easy for your business to grow. Now, teach, train, and empower your leaders. These are the vital parts here. All right. And you got to focus on the income producing activities. The roadmap of the iElite global system involves the NDO. This is what I'm doing right now, the new orientation. We've got incentive trips. All right. The power of incentive trip is just mind-blowing. I'm telling you, all of us, 70 of us there, we went to Egypt and Dubai. Our lives were changed. And after that, you will see everybody's pumped up. Everybody's fired up to do this business. Why? What we experienced there, we also want you to experience. On the next incentive trip, guys, that part 2 will be next year. Don't miss that. We're expecting hundreds of you to come with us. All right. We've got leadership seminars. We've got team buildings. That's part of our iElite global system. We've got the coaching program. And of course, we have awards and recognition. This is the roadmap. And as you follow this system, guarantee, if you follow it, guarantee you can be very successful in this business. Now, by the raise of hands, who wants to be successful? Very good, Emil. That's good. I'm sure I cannot see you, but you are raising your hands because this is the purpose. We want to be successful. A lot of you are raising your hands. Very, very, very good. I can feel that energy. All right. Now, let's start with this very important question. Why? Everybody say why. Why are you doing this business? Why will you do this business? This is the backbone of doing anything in life. All right. If you don't know why you're doing it, it's like you are blindfolded and you're walking on something you don't know where you're going. The why will give you the backbone, the force. This is like the energy behind what you're doing. All right. I'll give you an example. Me, why am I doing this business? Because again, this is an answered prayer for me. I've been praying for a business. I've done a lot. 10 years ago, I was doing another multi-level marketing. We gave our best, sweat, blood, and tears. And you know what happens? It closed down. I felt so bad. I was traumatized, and I said, that was the last one. But deep inside of me, I know something great will happen again. And I've been praying, right? I've been desiring for a life-changing company. And so when Prife International came into my life, I know absolutely. I said, this is it. Okay. And I'm going to do my best here. Why? I'm doing this for my family. I'm doing this for myself. I'm doing this to the people I love. I'm doing this for the people that I can reach out and I can help. This is a life-changing journey, a company, a device that will truly help. This is a mission. This is my why. Now, my question is, what is your why? All right. You got to know that. You got to dig deep inside of you. Why are you doing this? Why will you do this? Because if it's not deep enough, if it's not strong enough, now along the line, there's a lot of different companies, a lot of leaders, a lot of different devices, a lot of different supplements and whatever, then you will be diverted. Okay. We don't want diversion. We want to look straight. The why will give you that. That is the substance of what and why you're doing this. This is Prife International. Again, why Prife International? Why iTerra Care? Why this business? And why are you doing this for your wealth creation? Now, you got to answer that. Once you answer that, solid, deep inside of you, I'm telling you, you will be very, very powerful in this business. Okay, let's go to the system. The system, again, must be simple, doable, and duplicable. All right. The system must be easy to follow. I'm going to show you simple systems that you are, you would say, wow, it's easy. Okay. I don't want it to be complicated. I want it doable for everyone. The process must be achievable. So I'm going to give you, again, very practical ways. Practical ways. We call this the skill sets. We call this the income producing activities. If you follow them, all right, guarantee you will be successful. Now, these are not just theories again. These are not theories. This has been done by our team, by my sponsor, and she's earning $100,000 even more every month. Meaning this system that I'm about to share to you is already proven. A lot of leaders who follow this simple system, they follow the process, they become very successful in this business. So I'm sure you're also very excited. The system is easy. Bottom line is you got to get 8 leaders that are active that will do the same. Again, the bottom line is 8 leaders. But the question is how to get 8 leaders. How to get 8 leaders. And these 8 leaders will also duplicate the system. Easy and clear to follow. Bottom line, get 8 active leaders that will become builders under your team. This is what it's all about. Now, the formula of success, before all these 8 leaders, the skills and all and so on and so forth, first of all, you got to have the right mindset. Who agrees with me tonight? All right, that mindset is everything in your life. If you agree, raise your hands. Yes, mindset is everything in life. Why is it mindset? It's just not one, it's a lot, it's a set of thoughts, set of ideas. Now, I'm going to give you an example about mindset. Mindset about yourself. How do you see yourself? What do you see yourself 3 years, 5 years from now? What is your mindset about this business? What is your mindset about your, IT device? What is this all about? If your mindset is poor at the very beginning, if your mindset is wrong, you're going to have wrong results. Because again, the formula is mindset equals action equals result. All right? Mindset plus action equals result. So we're going to simplify it here. Mindset, we understand what mindset is all about. If you say, I am rich, that's the mindset. Then you couple it with skill set, because mindsets are there. Mindset is where you have also your attitude. All right. Your attitude depends upon your thoughts, the way you see things. So mindset, couple it with skill set equals success in this business. So understand that you got to have the right mindset. Now, mindset itself, this subject would take us days, because this is a lot of configuration. We are born with wrong mindset. We are in an environment with wrong mindset. We are in a brain mindset. Our mind is designed to survive, not to become successful. All right. You have to understand your mind, my mind is designed to survive, not to thrive, not to become successful. So to become successful takes an effort, takes a lot of time, takes discipline to get the right mindset to become successful. That's why this is your challenge, my partners and my leaders. You got to have the right mindset. It takes effort and discipline, couple it with skill set, which I'm about to show you, then equals your success in this business here in Prife International. Now, part of mindset is you got to believe. All right. First, you believe in the company. Do you believe in Prife? Yes. Do you believe in the products? Absolutely. The most powerful, most advanced product in the world, iTerracare. Do you believe in the business plan? Yes. Do you believe in your sponsor? Yes. Do you believe in your partners, your cross lines? Everyone in the business, like when we went to Egypt and Dubai, there's no more competition. There's no more like, who's your upline, who's your downline? You're not under my network. That was erased during the entire trip. Everybody was thinking of how we can help everyone and how we can collaborate. There is collaboration, and that's the belief of Prife International. It's not competition. Competition will bring you nowhere. Collaboration, cooperation will bring you to heights and success in this business. So when you say believe, this is what we call confidence. Are you confident? All right, that's the question. Are you confident? And most of all, are you confident of yourself? Because everything is provided. We've got the best products, the best company, the best business plan, and the partners. But the real question at the end of the day, do you believe in yourself? Again, that's the mindset. Do you believe that you can be successful? Day one, you got to believe that I am successful and I can be successful. Now, next one, be the product of your product. Now, this is very, I would say, understandable. This is non-negotiable. Non-negotiable in the sense that you got to understand, for you to convince and influence other people, you got to be first the product of your product. You got to have your own story. You agree with me? Absolutely. You cannot convince someone with something that you don't have a personal experience. So here, you got to be the product of your product. In other words, you have your own personal testimony, personal experience about the product. All right. If you're healthy, you would say, well, I'm healthy, Nathan. There's not much problem with my physical body. Well, what about your children? What about your family? What about your parents? What about your friends? You got to have this powerful story, because you, as the product of this product, that personal testimony becomes the very substance to influence as many people as you can. I can see a lot of people here that are very, very, successful. They have shared this to as many people, like hundreds of them. You know why? Because they have a very powerful testimony and experience about the product. And if you have that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, right, it's easy for you to influence other people. All right. No, another thing, if you are the product of your product, you must have a minimum inventory of 3 products in your house. Would you agree with me? Or if you have more, better. Why? If you share this to people and someone wants to buy, immediately you have a product on hand. So part of product, or the product of your product, is to have at least a minimum 3 Iteracare devices ready for you to share. And if somebody gets from you, it's there, it's available for you to give and share. All right. So that's very powerful. Now, these are the 3 ingredients to become successful in this business. All right. Aside from mindset, skill set, we need knowledge. You need knowledge. In other words, you got to know everything here. All right. Not at one time, but you're going to master a lot of that. We'll talk more about knowledge and attitude. You agree with me? If you want to be successful, it's not just knowing it, but also the doing it, your behavior, your character. That's the attitude, what you feel about the business, what you feel about this device. And number 3, which is also very, very important, skills. You got to have skills, whether you like it or not. You got to hone those skills so you can be successful in this business. Now, knowledge, mastery of these things right here. 3 things that you need to master. Knowledge about what, Nathan? Products. All right. Meaning, in other words, if you want to be successful, the most, the basic requirement is you got to master the product. You'll be able to explain about Iteracare. All right. You'll be able to answer even the most basic questions. All right. You watch our YouTube, our Zoom presentation. That's how you get knowledge. It's all available right now in YouTube and Facebook. So for you to master this, you got to watch our videos, read our materials, watch, different speakers, Mr. Soma, all right, Mr. Noor Rashid, or it could be me or your outline. You're going to master, because in other words, you got to be prepared about the products. We have Classic, the Pro, you'll be able to explain that, because why? This is your business. If you don't know your product, you don't know your business, all right? At the end of the day, well, you cannot be successful. You understand, all right? Number 2, you got to know your business, the business plan. What is your knowledge right now? What level, all right, is your knowledge about the business plan? Can you explain about the 6 ways to earn? Sponsorship bonus, product point voucher, every pairing bonus, group pairing bonus, matching bonus. Can you explain this? If you can't, again, we have videos that can explain. And again, don't just watch it. You got to learn it, because it's all about mastery. And number 3, back office. What is back office? Encoding. All right. We've got maintenance, your group sales, how many points left and right, your R wallets, your bonus redemption, your unilevel, and all of that. It's part of the back office. If again you want to know and you don't know, it's all available in the YouTube and in our Facebook. Again, mastery of all these things. Now, part of knowledge is also to understand that your journey in this business is a journey from active income to residual income. This is what Robert Kiyosaki has to talk about, cash flow quadrant. You know this, everyone knows this. The left side is where you are working by yourself. There's no leverage. All right. You exchange your time for money. No leverage. That's the left quadrant. The right quadrant is you have a system and people is working, collaborating with you. This is called leverage. You are the business owner. That's why we're called independent distributor. All right. At the end of the day, you become independent, not dependent. This is the misconception right over here. Oh, I want to go to my sponsor, because I didn't know how to explain. Hey, you've been here for 6 months. You are still dependent. You miss the point. You got to be independent. And you have to understand, by being independent is to master the product knowledge, the business, and the system. And part of that is to understand that you are in transition to becoming financially free. And how to become financially free is not to be in active income. To be financially free is to shift into the passive income where people is leveraged and you have a system and people working with you, under you, collaboratively, all right? And eventually money works for you so that one day, all right, you wake up in the morning, you got money in your wallet every single day. That is the purpose of the cash flow quadrant by being an independent distributor. Okay. Now, mastery of what? Knowledge, skills. Again, for you to master, according to science, you got to attend or watch the videos at least 5 times. How many times? 5 times. Watch the product presentation 5 times. The business plan 5 times. Back office 5 times. New distributors orientation 5 times. The structure strategy 5 times. How to invite. This is part of NDO. How to present. The art of closing the sales. To master this, you gotta attend at least 5 times. And if you haven't, you gotta do it. Finish it 5 times. That is part of mastering your skills and knowledge here in this business. Now, this is very powerful here. Let's talk about the 6 set of skills. If you do this every day as part of your income producing activities, I'm telling you, you will not be zero. You will be successful. All right. You will have a lot of people in this business if you follow the 6 set of skills. Now let's go into this. All right. What are the 6 skills that you need to master and follow on a daily basis? Number 1, goal setting. You got to learn how to set daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals. All right. 3 months goals, 6 months goal. What is your goal? When do you want to be a 3-star? All right. When do you want to be a crown ambassador? All right. Get set a goal. Or how many friends you will talk tomorrow or next week. All right. How many PV? So these are part of the goals. You got to learn how to set and follow those goals. All right. Number 2, you learn how to prospect listing and how to prospect. Look into your contact list in your messenger, in your phones, in your WhatsApp. Look into your prospect list, and I'm going to show you what are those criteria, those people that you will invite. All right. Then the invitation, and followed by presentation, and followed by follow-up and closing. And after they're closed, all right, they commit to do the business, they get into the system, which is called training. And part of that is the online business and the online business training. So let's go into number 1. All right. Part of the 6 skills is number 1, you should learn how to set goal. Once you're part here, all right, set your goal. How much income do you want? All right. Get that, write it down, and be intentional. How much income do you want here? Of course, you don't want to start 1 million right away next month. All right. That's far-fetched. It got to be achievable, specific, measurable, realistic, and time bound. Okay. SMART, SMART goal, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and it has to have a date, a time that you want to set that, and you want to finish that goal. All right. So if you want to learn about goal setting, talk to your sponsor. How much income do you want? How many leaders? What are the countries you want to open? All right. You will go through your contact list. What is your goals for the week, for the month? All right. And it helps if we have some called the incentive trips or promos. It helps because you have a goal that you want to achieve. Like when we went to Quran or we went to Egypt and Dubai, we got to set goals. How many points you need for you to achieve so you can be part of the incentive tour? You need 10,000 points left and right. So that's part of goal setting, and that helps you motivate. All right. Number 2, commitment. All right. Part of that setting goal is to be committed. There are 3 types of commitment. I'll try, I'll do my best. Or the third one, the most powerful, is I do whatever it takes. All right. So if you set a goal, don't just try to do it. And don't just say, I'll do my best. The most powerful force when you set a goal is to do whatever it takes. Like tonight, right? Here, I'm here in my father-in-law's house. You know what? We have signal number 3 typhoon right now here in the Philippines. I'm in Cavite, signal number 3. You know, our electricity was down. My internet was down. I said, it's part of my commitment. I want to do the new distributors orientation. So what I did, I traveled from my house. I come to my father-in-law's house. Now I'm doing this new distributors orientation for you. Why? For me, I'll do whatever it takes. When I'm committed to do something, whether it's raining, typhoon, whatever, if I can make it, I have to do it because I am 100% committed to my goal. This is part of my goal. This is part of my giving back. I want to take charge of this business. I want to give back. This is my mission, to share to many lives and motivate and inspire as many lives. So what for me, my commitment is I do whatever it takes. And that's the kind of commitment you must have. Once you set a goal, you say, I want to have 3 diamonds run by next month, or I want to have 10 leaders by next month. Whatever it takes, you got to do it. You got to do it. And that's the power right there. Let's go to number 2, prospecting. Now, all right, I'm going to give you a little time right here. If you have a notebook, all right, I want you to write down 40 prospects, only 40. But this is the catch. 40 names that are man. What is man? They have the means, they have the authority, and they have the network. So you got to write 40 names. You can do it tonight before you sleep. After my presentation, all right, you got to write down 40 names. What are those 40 names, Nathan? It's not just any name, okay? Make sure they have the money, the means, they have the authority, or they have the influence. And number 2, they have the network. Network means they have people under them. Write them down, top 40 of them. Once you list them, all right, you start calling them, you start inviting them, all right? You can do a demo, sample, all right? Or there are many other ways. There are a lot of ways on how to invite them. But the point is, once you have these 40 names, all right, your bottom line, out of these 40 names, your goal is to get 8 active leaders from the 40 names. Okay? So where do you get the 8 active leaders? You get them from the 40 man. Now, if I haven't finished the 8 active leaders, Nathan, well, get another 40 again. You don't stop until you get 8 active leaders in your group, because that's the bottom line. All right. So you know how to prospect list? Yes. List down 40 names tonight that they have the means, the authority, and the network. And then you start what? Inviting them. This is number 3. You got to learn how to invite. You got to customize how to invite your prospects. For more of this, you can ask your sponsors, your upline, what is the most effective way to invite? Is it text or call? No, it's call. If it is your close friend, you got to give them a call, build a rapport, all right? Don't just start telling them I have this business. No, you got to learn how to build first, build upon. Once you get their heart or you get their attention, then you have to tell them the spill, all right? Why did you call them? All right, you share your personal testimony about the product, or you can use the ABC rule. Once they're excited, and remember, when you invite, you got to invite with high energy. All right. You know this, when you invite, you call them, you give them a text probably and say, if you're interested, bro, I'm going to call you back. I'm showing you this most effective, very powerful device in the world. And now he said, I'm very interested, and give them a call, and you can use an ABC rule. What is an ABC rule? All right. ABC rule is you're going to ask your upline, your sponsor, to help you explain, all right, to help this person come and be invited in the business. That is a very powerful rule in this business. Help from a third party, which are your sponsor. We call it ABC rule. Okay. A lot of our leaders are doing that. You can also use our CEO, right? You can show their videos. You can call them if you have time. You can call your upline, your sponsors, and your partners to share in behalf of you. You're using a third party, all right, third party approach. So your invites, your prospect will have the same energy, and they will begin to feel, wow, this is not just you guys. This is not just you, my friend. This is huge already. So by doing the ABC rule, you're having this locking up, all right, of excitement, for your prospects. Number 4, presentation. Once you invited them, all right, you bring them to presentation. All right, the presentation should be done by heart, so it becomes very effective. And part of presentation is you can invite them to our Zoom meetings. We have daily Zoom presentation. We have weekly Zoom presentation. So once you invited them, they said, yes, I want to see that. What is that device? To learn more, you got to join the Zoom. Once they join in the presentation, all right, make sure you know what to do next. And part of the skill is also you learning how to present. This could be online, or this could be one-on-one, or this could be done by group presentation. So part of learning the skill, my partners, all right, my co-distributors, is to be able to learn how to present about what? The product and the business. You must learn that. As an independent distributor, you must learn how to present, okay? And it has to be mastered, and it has to be presented from the heart, so it becomes very effective. So one-on-one presentation, all right? We have the online presentation, and we've got the group meetings presentation, and that is your job as an independent distributor. Your job is to learn how to present. And part of learning is we have what we call demo, drill, check. That is later on. Now, number 5, you're presented, all right, you're interested. Now, let's go to the next step. Follow up. You got to learn how to follow up, and not just follow up, because at the end of the day, the bottom line is once they're invited, once they follow up, the bottom line is you close the sale. And a lot of us, we miss this, all right? They invited, you're interested, but you don't know how to follow up. You don't know how to close the sale. Now you're missing the prospect. That's why some prospects, they go to another group, all right? And you feel bad about it. But again, at the end of the day, it's not because of you, all right? And it's not because of them, but because you were unable to do the follow-up and the closing of sales. Now remember, once they have this excitement, it has to be done within 48 hours. In fact, they said within 8 hours or 24 hours. So they're excited about the business. They're excited about the iTerra Care. Now, don't miss to do follow-up. Oh, how many devices do you want? All right. How many accounts? And then you begin to show them the strategy, all right, maximizing the income. And once you have closed the sale, now you can give a welcome call again with your sponsor. All right, use the ABC rule, all right, or you congratulate them in the group chat. That's part of the system, all right. And once they're in the system, once they become your partner, you got to guide them. You got to have clarity about what you want. And of course, if they're hanging, you got to have closure. At the end of the day, part of closing the sale is closure. If they're not yet interested, it's okay, but at least they are clear that they're not yet ready. All right. And they would say, I'm ready. Then it has to be clear. They are ready. And when do you want to get the device? How many devices do you want? So that's part of closing the sale and follow up. And number 6, once they're into the system, you got to learn how to train them or plug them into the training system. And part of that training system is the teach, train, empower. All right. Empower your partners to become leaders and builders in this industry. That is the point. Number 6, once they're in, all right, you got to learn how to teach them, train them, and empower them. So for us in our core group with my sponsor, we have weekly meetings. That's part of our training. That's part of our empowerment. Every Monday, every week, all right, we come together. Okay, we do a Zoom call. You know, sometimes it's not even about business. It's about just catching up. How are you? How's your family? What happens to you last week? What was your greatest experience? And we talk about the wins. So part of the system, once they're into your group, is to be able to keep in touch with them, because at the end of the day, this business is about relationship. Oh, okay. This business is about relationship. You got to be in relationship with your partners. Okay, don't leave them, because once they're into the system, they're into your group, they're like babies. You got to parent them. You're going to mentor them. You got to coach them. So that's part of the training. All right. So I suggest with your group, have a weekly meeting. at least once a week. All right. Come together, talk about your wins. All right. Talk about your strategies, how you can support each other. When is your next presentation? What is your strategy? What you can do to grow your business altogether. That is part of training and increasing your relationship and experience altogether. Now, these are the 6 skills you have to follow. Once you follow these 6 skills, we call this the income producing activities. I'm telling you guys, you're on your way to becoming successful in this business. I'm sure you learned something, right? So number 1, let's do this. All right. Number 1 is intentional goal setting. You got to learn how to set goals. Number 2, prospecting your 40 man. All right. Number 3 is invite them. And once they're invited to where the presentation, and once they're invited into the presentation, you got to learn to close and follow up. And once they're into the system, into your group, they go through the training. Now, this is the cycle. This is the cycle. Just follow the cycle, follow the 6 steps. You will not be, all right, unproductive, because this is a productive way of becoming successful in this business. Goal set, prospect, invite, present, close and follow up, and do the training. Follow that, and that's the cycle. All right, you're on your way to success in this business. Okay, are you learning something? Very, very good. Okay, now part of our training is to master online business. I'd like to emphasize here, my sponsor, she's doing this 95% online. I am doing this 90% online. I am sharing this business. I am sponsoring, I am prospecting, I am bringing people through online business. This is the new norm of doing the network marketing, ladies and gentlemen. Why? Because this new norm is seamless. It's boundless. Every time I do Zoom meetings, I've got prospects. I've got guests from all over the world, from the US, even sometimes from Brazil, from UK, you would imagine, from Japan. A lot of different peoples. Now, part of you as an independent distributor is to be able to present and do the business online. Okay? You got to do this online, because why? Online is faster growth. You learn how to live stream. You learn how to use YouTube. Learn how to use Instagram. All right? And the Zoom meetings and the Facebook, all of this. This is part of you growing your business. Once you master that, once you know that, all right, it's going to be faster. Now, remember, we are doing this 90%, 95% online. After the pandemic, the way we do network marketing has changed. It is now done online, and it's amazing. Now, skills, mindset is there. Now, the most powerful thing that will catapult you to become successful is your attitude. All right. If you want to be successful, you got to have first the good learning, listening attitude. What is good learning, listening attitude? Is you being able to become teachable. All right. You are teachable. If you're teachable, then we can teach you. But if you find yourself, you already know more about this, then it's hard for you to grow. Part of that attitude is your humility and persistence and gratitude. So let's talk about the good learning, listening attitude. All right. Rule number 1, if your upline is always there for you when you need, all right. And if you think you're not sure, go back to rule number 1. So at the end of the day, how can you improve as a distributor? How can you improve as a downline? Always link up. Don't go down. Always link up to your sponsor. If you need something, go to your sponsor. Nathan, my sponsor is not active. Go up. Look for an active sponsor above you. All right. This is what's happened to my leaders in UK. Some of their leaders are no longer active. They come to me. All right. And we work together. That's the rule. The rule is for you to improve is to link up, to consult your sponsor. We call them upline. Go to them. They can help you. They can guide you. And by doing so, you will be guided to become successful in this business. Now, to be guided, you have to be humble enough. You're open for feedback. You have the room to improve, all right? There is no more, I want to say, I know that already. I've seen that already. If that's the attitude, it will be very hard for you. So part of learning attitude is your humility and persistence. Now, guys, in this business, I'm telling you, you will be rejected many times. Many times. I've been rejected many times. But again, you have to understand that rejection is not against you. You are not rejected as the person. They are rejecting the opportunity. All right. So don't take it personally. I don't feel good because you rejected me. Nope. They did not reject you. They simply are not ready, or they rejected the opportunity. So part of persistence is to have the proper mindset that, guys, people are not ready. People can neglect you. People can reject you. All right. So by doing a persistent attitude, there's no time to procrastinate. Once you do this, do it right away. The next day, write your 40 names and start calling, start inviting. Make that decision. Make that. Live your dreams every day. You got to have what we call action attitude. Right? Do it. Do the work every single day. Attend the trainings. Be active. That's part of the attitude. That's called persistence. And your commitment. Again, your success is dependent upon your 80% attitude and 20% skills. Why? Skills can be learned, but attitude cannot. It takes time to have a great attitude, right? It takes time. It takes years to have a great attitude, but you can also shift. By awareness, you can also shift a proper attitude, a great attitude. Why? Simple as being humble, being open. All right. And by doing that, once you have the right attitude, the right persistence, the force to do it, guys, learning the skills is easier. Okay. Now, let's go into this, and I'm about to end. This is your network building journey, right? I show you in part of this journey to become successful is to understand that the journey involves these three aspects, okay? The journey involves you building your network, all right? Doing your actions, your effort, and equivalent to your income. So at the very beginning, all right, at the very beginning, you see on top, we call this the foundation stage. These are the stages. The foundation stages for the next 3 to 6 months, probably. All right. The foundation stage is more of effort. You understand? More of effort, more of action. Call here, call that. You're not at the very stage. Once you are a new distributor, don't miss this. Okay. Your first 1 month, 2 to 3 months, if you don't create a massive action, your next 3 months will be affected. So for the next 3 months, it's all about action, action, action. We call this effort. So more effort, hard work, all right? And at the end of the day, less income. Yeah, it's okay. Less people, but still, again, do the work for the next 1 month, 2 months, and 3 months. And after that, you shift into concentration stage, where you can then begin to find your leaders and then concentrate on that next stage. You can have a little bit of income, all right? Probably some good income. Because for some of us, in 3 months' time, we started to earn $10,000 US dollars, $20,000 US dollars. But again, in that stage of concentration, don't stop. Keep building. Keep building, all right? Go down to your group. Concentrate on active leaders that is under you. If you have 8 builders already, have a weekly, meeting, all right? Set goals with them. And once they have duplicated the system, we go into the third stage of network building. We call it the momentum. This is great stage. Momentum, your leaders are already, all right, creating, all right, leaders under them. They're also building leaders under them. That's what we call momentum. Income is coming so well, all right? There's a lot of efforts, all right? There's a lot of lesser effort at this moment, all right? The network is growing bigger and bigger. And then the last stage, which is the most powerful stage, and this is where we need to be, we must be. That is what we call the stability stage. Lesser effort. This is what we call active or passive income. Right? Less and less effort. All right. More people under your network and more profits and more income. That is the stage where we want to be. As of now, let's build, let's make some action, do some effort. Our goal is stability stage. And what is that? $3,750 US every single day, $100,000 every single month. That is stability. You know, one day you're just going to wake up in the morning, you got 3,000 US in your account. That is the goal. How do you do that? Today, the journey is you're building your group. And part of that is this 1 to 3 months. Again, start, right? Just do what you need to do. Focus on the 6 skills, all right? As a distributor, focus on that income producing activities, all right? You follow the system for the next 1 to 3 months. Work as if there's no tomorrow. Bam, 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 bam. 3 to 6 months, concentration stage, all right? You have your 8 leaders already. You start building on them, empowering them, teach and train them. And the next 6 to 12 months is your momentum stage. This is where your group, all right, there's more PV coming in. And 1 year and up, you have stability stage. And later on, you will be the crown ambassador of this company where you have the freedom stage. And this is what we call the passive income. This is the stages of how we build this network by following the steps and following the program. All right. Now, fear. Most of us would say, well, how can I do this? Can I do this? Guys, what you fear, all right, is simply because you don't know. It is what we call the unknown. All right. If you fear of talking, fear of inviting, of these basic things, it's simply because you haven't done it yet. For you to overcome fear is simple. Just do it. That's how you overcome fear. All right. If you're afraid, all right, of being rejected, get rejected as many times. And one day you get used to it. No more fear. You simply have to do it. To conquer fear and doubt, you got to do your research. You got to study. Just take action, have courage, take risk. That's how you overcome fear. All right. This is your comfort zone right now. All right. If you want to truly change your life, you got to move from your comfort zone to the next zones in your life. The comfort zone is, I'm already fine with my life. If you're fine with few thousands of peso or few thousands or hundreds of dollars every month, then fine. But that's not what you want. You want to have a better life. You want to be wealthier. You want to be richer. You want to reach out to more people. And it takes money. It takes skills. You know, it takes to build. It takes to share. So you cannot be, growing. You cannot be rich if you are in your comfort zone, because feeling safe and being there does not take you far. You got to go beyond your comfort zone. And to go beyond your comfort zone, you will be faced your first zone. We call this the fear zone. This is what's happening with some of you. You feel that, I don't have the confidence. You have excuses. All right. You don't want to be rejected. But guys, again, overcome that fear. All right. Be committed. Do it as much as you can. Once you overcome the fear, you're going into the learning zone where you acquire skills. This is what's happening with some of you. You're acquiring skills, how to invite, how to present, how to empower, how to teach, how to deal with problems and challenges. That's the learning zone. And the next zone, where we overcome our objectives, where we set goals, where we realize our dreams, that is what we call the growth zone. This is where we must be, where we grow together, we experience the love and the gratefulness in this business, where we experience good profits. That's the growth goal, where you live your dreams. So I'm challenging you. Your breakthrough is now. All you need to do is to go beyond that comfort zone and overcome your fear and start learning and start realizing your dreams with us here in Prife International. And again, this is the blueprint of your success. Go ahead, take a screenshot again. Start with your mindset and belief and knowledge, your attitude, your why is the very backbone, and the skills, which is the 6 powerful skills, your income producing activities, and understanding that this is a journey and a once in a lifetime experience where your life will never be the same. Now, why Prife International? Why Prife International? Why? Because we have the best product, unique, no longer popping uphill, and the result is fast. The product is blue ocean market. In other words, it's highly demand, and we are the only one, Prife International, that has this product, the authentic and legit. Number 2, the potential in this business is just amazing. Oh, the potential in the international market. The right timing is today. All right. We are the pioneers of the terahertz wellness. When we say terahertz, they will say iTeraCare. We are the pioneers, and the potential is unimaginable. And you know what? The price, number 3P, the price in Prife International, it's value for money. One unit the entire family can enjoy with 1 year warranty. All right. And the health you will get is priceless. The plan, the business plan, fast capital returns. All right. Income business is great. Referral link is great. And every account, you have a potential of a monthly income of 120,000 US dollars. Promotions. Yes, we've got great promotions, education, training. Part of that is the NDO. All right. The BOP, the marketing tools. That's part of our support to all of you guys. And Prife International, we are very confident because our board of directors has over 100 years of experience combined. They are not just corporate people, but they are also network builders. So they understand our needs. They understand us. That's why I really love these guys. They're the coolest guys I've ever met in my entire life. Fun, cool, very straightforward. They also know where they're going, and they're very strong in their leadership. So guys, join us here. All right. Go with us, flow with us, and make sure that once you're doing your business, you are doing this with all your heart. All right. So let me share this to you. Let us say this all together. I'm so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through my iTeraCare business on continuous basis. This is our declaration. So say it once you're blowing, once you're wanting. I want you to say this. I'm so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through my Prife or iTeraCare business on continuous basis. All right. So congratulations, everybody. That ends my new distributors orientations. I hope you've learned something. All right. This is recorded. You can replay this over and over again. And don't forget, your success is dependent upon your mindset, your skill set. You got to work onto that. And congratulations to everybody. All right. No asking question. All right. I'm sorry you cannot, but let's just have this great time. And remember, tonight, before you sleep, write down your 40 prospects. So congratulations again. Thank you for being with me. I bless you, and God bless you all. May you have a great journey with us in this business. Bye for now.